In a previous unit, we learned how to write numbers in expanded form, taking it from standard form to expanded. Well, today we want to ask ourselves, how can we use what we know about place value and expanded form to add horizontally, or from left to right? If I am given the problem 34 plus 45, and I am asked to solve this using what we know about number bonds, place value, and expanded form, I could break my 34 into 30 plus 4. That's what expanded form looks like. And I can break the 45 into 40 plus 5, again, written in the expanded form. And now what I want to do is I want to group by place value. Well, what do I have that's the same? We have 30 plus 40. That's my groups of tens. And then I can group my ones together. Now, using the mental math that I know, I can solve this by saying, well, 30 plus 40 is, that's correct, 70, because 3 plus 4 is 7, so 30 plus 40 is 70. And then I can add my 4 plus my 5, and we know that is 9, giving us 79. Now, if I was going to do this mentally, again, I would look at my 34 plus 45, and I would say, well, I have 3 tens and 4 tens. That gives me 7 tens. And I have 4 ones and 5 ones, and that gives me 9 ones, and I'll just tack that onto the end, and I have 79. Let's try another one. Let's try 36 plus 63. First of all, we need to pull the number apart, don't we? 36 can break into 30 plus 6. And I put those parentheses around just to help me remember that those two numbers make a number bond for 36. We're going to do the same thing with 63. Pull that apart by place value. Get our tens out first. We have 60 because we have 6 groups of 10. And we have 3 because we have 3 groups of 1. Now we've pulled those apart. We need to find the terms that are alike. Let's take our groups of tens, add those together, then take our groups of 1, add those together, and then combine all of it together for the final sum. So we have 30 and 60. So now we're going to group those together. And we'll group our 6 and our 3 together. And let's solve. 30 plus 60 is 90. Why? Because we have 3 groups of 10 and 6 groups of 10, which gives us 9 groups of 10, which makes 90. Plus our 6 plus 3 is 9, to give us a final answer of 99. Let's have some fun with a more difficult one. We're going to take 145 plus 348, add those horizontally. Remember, we are breaking apart the numbers by place value, writing them in expanded form. So we have one group of 100, 4 groups of 10, and 5 groups of 1. 100 plus 40 plus 5. That's a number bond for 145. Now we'll break apart 348, and we know that is 300 plus 40 plus 8. Again, 3 parts, and 348 is our whole. Now let's group the numbers together that are alike by place value. I have one group of 100 and 3 groups of 100. One group plus 3 groups equals 4 groups of 100. Check out our tens. I have 4 groups of 10 and 4 groups of 10. 4 plus 4 is 8 groups of 10, which equals 80. And we have 5 groups of 1 and 8 groups of 1, giving us 13 groups of 1. Now, from here on out, there are multiple ways that you can solve this. I look at this and I see the 80 plus the 13, and I want to say, oh, that's 93, and add it to my 400. You might look at it and see the 400 plus the 80 and want to group that together as 480 and then add your 13. It's okay, either way. Again, we can use the same strategy that we just did. We can say, well, we have one group of, we have 4 groups of 100. Check out my tens. I have 9 groups of 10, and then I have a 3. We began this lesson by asking ourselves, how can I use place value and expanded form to add numbers horizontally? We reviewed number bonds, we reviewed expanded form, and then we used what we know about place value and expanded form to break apart numbers and stretch them out, add them up, and then put them back together into a final sum. I can use place value and expanded form to add numbers horizontally. I can try this with easy numbers, and I can try them with more difficult numbers. Challenge yourself. Give it a try.